Hello, and welcome to another episode of Virtual Weaponry. I'm XNJ Alpha, and I will be your host. In episode 2, we will be covering the HK-416. The 416 is a German assault rifle designed by Heckler Koch, who also designed last week's weapon, the MP5. The 416 is officially known as the HK-416, however, in the military and many video games, it is instead designated the M416. The M416 was designed in 2005 and then entered service later that year. The M416 fires the 5.56x45mm NATO round, just like most modern Western assault rifles. The M416 has also spawned many derivatives that are essentially specialized versions of the rifle, the M417 and the M27 IAR. The M416 came into being after the United States Army's Delta Force collaborated with Heckler Koch to develop the rifle in the 1990s. Whilst developing the 416, Heckler Koch capitalized on the experience that they had gained during the development of the G36 assault rifle, the XM8 project, and the modernization of the British Armed Forces SA-80 small arms family. At its core, the M416 is essentially a G36 but in an AR-15 body. Unfortunately, the M416 hasn't appeared in a lot of games that I've played, however, the games that it has appeared in have both been within the same franchise. When I got Battlefield Bad Company 2, I decided to browse through the weapons that the game had on offer, to see if there were any that I might consider using. One that particularly caught my eye, though, was the M416, which I thought was Bad Company 2's version of the M4A1, one of my favourite weapons from the COD series. Sorry, COD fanboy over here, I know. It wasn't so much fanboyism that led me to think they were parodies, more so the fact that COD was the only other FPS that I played at the time, so I thought that all of COD's weapons were true, and all others were not. Still, enough of my Bad Company 2 backstory, you're here to hear about the M416. So, I chose the M416 because it looked like the M4A1, which is a good thing, because the M4 is also one of my favourite weapons. More on that next week. However, the M416 was not an early unlock, instead it was the second to last assault rifle unlocked, so it took a while to get my hands on it. I persevered though, using other assault rifles like the XM8 and the AUG, until eventually I finally got my hands on the M416. It felt good. It felt like using the M4A1 again. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of customization in Bad Company 2, so you really had to use what was at your disposal. Luckily, I enjoyed using the grenade launcher and ammo boxes, and the red dot sight is always a welcome addition. The grenade launcher helped in making doorways into buildings, as well as taking out infantry, and the ammo boxes could always keep myself and my teammates topped up. The weapon was pretty standard across the board: decent damage, decent fire rate, and decent recoil. The weapon was neither too strong nor too weak. A weapon familiar to new players, and a death machine to veterans of the battlefield. I was pleased to see the M416 return in Battlefield 3, especially its now only unlock in the assault kit. This meant that I could get back to using my favourite assault rifle right away. The assault kit was slightly different in this game. It no longer provided ammunition or a compulsory grenade launcher. Instead, it provided a medkit and defibrillators, so it now meant that the assault kit was now the medic. I saw this as a welcome change, and it certainly drew me more towards a medic playstyle, even in other games. It also brought with it more customizable weapons, so of course I'd take advantage of this with the M416. Being based on the AR-15 platform allows it to be one of the most customizable weapons in the world. This is true in Battlefield 3, however, it was hard to settle on a certain loadout. Not because nothing worked, but because everything worked. Well, nearly everything. I wouldn't recommend trying to use a 6x scope or above. Still, being a versatile weapon meant that nearly every playstyle worked, provided that you're using the right loadout. Want to get it up close and personal? Here, have a laser sight. That sniper getting annoying? Screw it, take this bipod and scope. How about, well, actually, you get the picture. In combination with Battlefield 3's loadout changing system thingamajig, you can change to a different playstyle whenever you need to, which works especially well with the 416. Once more, the M416 was a weapon that was easy to use in the hands of new players, however, it could be deadly in the hands of a veteran. Due to Bad Company 2's limitations in customization, this also led to a limitation in playstyle. This wasn't a bad thing, as it allowed me to develop the M416 into a deadly assault weapon, whilst also providing my teammates ammo in Bad Company 2, or health in Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3's customization allowed a lot of varied playstyles, however, I was still mostly stuck to assault. When the time called though, I now had an opportunity to turn the M416 into a stealth weapon with a silencer. So, there are my chosen playstyles for the M416, assault or stealth. Versatility. Right from the get-go, the M416 is based on the AR-15 platform, allowing it great customization, like its American cousins, the M4 and the M16. This means I can use it however I want. Stealth, there's an app, silencer for that. Range, there's a heavy barrel for that. Think of it like a weaponized iPhone. If there's a purpose you want to use it for, there's something available that will help you accomplish that purpose. A great weapon that allows newer players to become familiar with the game, but when in the hands of a smart player, it can be very lethal. A real jack of all trades, master of nothing. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join me next week when I cover the first carbine of the series, the M4A1. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will speak to you guys later.